welcome to my blog. This is Cherry Rat-a-tat with another episode of Matcha, Fried Chicken, and Art. Today, we gained another 2 followers. Can you believe that? A whopping 32 followers. We're doing amazing. So, I was doing a Q&A. I got a lot of questions about how I got my start as this amazing blogger about matcha and fried chicken. You know, I just have so many interests I love to share with the world. But my story's a lot more interesting than that. You see, it all started a long time ago when I fell riding an ostrich through the Sahara Desert. Now, what got you there? So many questions, so little time to answer. So, let's start. It all started when I earned a vacation pack from our local ice cream shop. But the vacation pack was to this place called the Sahara Desert. Now, a lot of you might know me, because it's very famous, but I had never heard of it before. So, I just hopped on that airplane and I got there. As soon as I got off the airplane, a strange masked man came up to me and challenged me to a game of Hungry Hippos. I tried to say no because I hate Hungry Hippos and I'm also really bad at it. But you know what? He just kept pressuring me, and there were some other guys standing around and they kept looking at me funny, and it was just freaking me out, guys. It was freaking me out. So I said yes, and then he guided me to a little like curtained room on the side of the bathrooms in the airport. And I was getting really scared because this is looking kind of sketchy, and I hate Hungry Hippos. And he got out the board, and I chose the purple hippo, and he chose the turquoise hippo, and all the little hippo food started flying everywhere, and I was clashing the hippo for my life. I was like, but you know what? Nothing could help me because I was just not good at Hungry Hippos, and he won and I lost. And next thing I know, he's shoving a potato sack over my head, and I feel myself in a car. I was like, this escalated really fast, guys. So he dumps me out of the car, and I'm sitting in this little tent full of ostriches, and he says, in his strange little voice, he said that I had to now race him in an ostrich race, and if I lost, it would cost me my life. I was like, wow, guys, I don't know what's up here in the Sahara Desert, but that's not my favorite. I could just go for some ice cream right now, but that's a different story. So, he throws me on an ostrich, and I'm riding a pink ostrich, and I don't know what color his was. I was kind of out of it at this point. So then we just keep riding the ostriches, and then mine runs into a cactus, and I go flying off, and I land on another cactus, and it got both my eyes. And that's just the beginning of the story, folks. That's how I became blind. Well, fortunately, another young man was walking past just as I flew off, and he was a lot nicer than the old one. And he took me to the hospital, and they had no cure except this experimental one, which, by the way, I never said they could experiment on me, but whatever, it happened. And so they injected the experimental substance, whatever that was, and next thing I know, I'm alive, and I have no eyesight, but my ear sight, or whatever, it's very good, and I'm like, I can hear everything, and I can also just sense things around me, and I was feeling very out of it, so I decided to put on a movie, and it was Daredevil, and I was like, wow, that feels familiar. So that's how I became a wannabe Daredevil-ish. Obviously, he's just my inspiration. I could never be the real thing, but after that crazy day, I decided to never go back to the Sahara Desert, and I got on a plane to New York City because that's where Daredevil is too, so I was like, alright, might as well be matchies. But I didn't want to fight crime. I'm just not like that. I'm a lot better at talking to people and making videos and stuff like that, you know? So I decided to pursue my 3 main interests: art, matcha, and fried chicken, and post about it. So that's how we're up to my whopping 32 followers. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are the real OGs. Anyways, thank you so much for this. It's really changed my life. And so, join me now as we go through the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the fried chicken, and matcha, and stay tuned for the next episode. Love you!